Hello and welcome back to another video. So this is the third part of our inventory system. So now we completed our server side. What we are going to do is create our client side. Client side is the responsible for displaying the items to the inventory frame. So what we did in server side is we created a touch event that will clone the part or item into the player's folder. So let's touch the part. As you can see, so this tree, we will display it into inventory. So we will access the model and then we will display the parts. So now let's start the local script. Insert local script and then rename this one and then delete the default. First, what we are going to do is create a variable for our services. So the services that we are going to use is the player. So player equals to game get service players that local player. Next, we are going to create the variables. First, we need to access the folder that we created in our server side. So item is equals to player with for child. So these items is the one that we create here in player added create folder function. So next, we will access the models which is inside the model. Model. So the model here is the folder that we created here. Okay. So this two variable is to access the folder of the player. So next one is the holder. Script that parent mainframe with for child. So first, the parent of the script is the script GUI, which is the mainframe is under the screen GUI, and then we will reference the holder that is under the mainframe. So next, we are going to create function date inventory. So first, what we are going to do is we will delete the existing frame in the holder. So for all child in IPers holder, get children, do the space if child is an image button, or child is a viewport, frame, okay, or child is a text label. Then we will destroy. So the image button is the one that we did in the first video, the template that we're going to use, in the viewport frame, and the text. So we will move this inside the inventory client script. So now what we're going to do is we will look into our model. So for all item in model, remember the model is the players folder. So we will get the children, do local new button, for script that parent clone. Okay, not that parent. We should reference the template that we use. So script that image button. And then new button if is not equal. So item model, name this item model. Text, new button, the text. Then new button, the text label, the text is equals to item that name. So next we're going to create the camera instance. So camera is equals instance that new camera, and then the parent new button viewport. Okay, viewport frame, the new button that visible, not visible, viewport current camera is equals to camera. Oops, rename this one to camera, then camera. Next, we will create a variable for our item. So display item is equals display model. Oops, we don't have model. I forgot the services, the replicated storage. So our replicate rs is equals to game with service replicated storage. Next is to access that folder. So local display model is equals to rs with for child models, and then we will call that variable here display model, and then the name of the item. Then we will clone, and then the parent will be the new button viewport frame. So now we will create the C frame. So camera, that C frame equals C frame dot new display item that position plus display item that C frame that loop vector multiply by 4. So if you want to adjust the size of the display, you just need to change the 4. So new button that parent is equals to holder. And then let's call that function. And then last, the function child added, connect, then update inventory. We don't need this one. Run the script. Oops. Let's check if it touch again. So I guess the problem is visible. Okay, turn it visible true. And then I just realized we don't need this one and this one. So run the script. So touch the part. See. Okay, it works now. And then the pink. So now we have a working inventory system. But to remind you, this will not work with the models. Okay, what we use is the part. So if you group these three, the pink, white, and yellow, it will not work. Okay, run the script. As you can see, there are no clone parts. So in our server side, we only set this to work on part and not models. And also touch event is for part and not for models. So in the next video, let's talk about part and models and how to turn this script to work on both part and models. So if you learned something in this video, press the like button and subscribe to our channel. If you have any question, leave a comment down below. Thank you. See you in the next one.